Talking with Terry Bowden, head football coach of the Zips, after a tough loss here at Ames, Iowa against Iowa State. Boy, coach, a great effort. An early lead in the football game, and boy, the offense tried to get stuff going late, but just couldn't get it going.
You know, if you studied their defense all last year, they only gave up over 20 points 3 or 4 times the entire season. They play outstanding defense. They don't give up big plays. You know, we're not quite. Iowa scored 13-1. We're not quite that far along, but I will say this: I told our boys, don't hang your head. We've played with the Big Ten, we've played with the Big 12, and you guys played head up, and you played straight up on the road at their place, and you played them head up. And I think the other team knew they were in a ball game. There are no moral victories with this team. Our team felt like they could win that game. They would have had to give us some things. We would have had some things fall our way to get a victory with that team. I think it's a very good team that had 2 early tough teams that they lost to, and they're going to win a lot of football games.
They scored late in the first half, which made it tough for us.
Yeah. Well, the first half, 2 of their scores, their 2 scores, they had a kickoff return to the 50, they had a punt return to the 32, and that led to 10 points. And that's where we were down at halftime. We got to be perfect in the kicking game and not give up that return yardage that we gave up in that situation. But like I said, our defense played outstanding. I thought most of the time they didn't. You know, they had a turn. We both had turnovers the first drive, then they had one late. But mostly it was a pretty hard-fought, clean-fought game.
They came out with 4 deep across the top defensively. That stuff kind of surprised you a little bit, the way they played defensively, or not?
No, they play an umbrella type of defense. They play with 5 defensive backs quite a bit, 3-3 defense. They're very good at it. You know, they changed that last year after they played us, and they've been getting better and better at it. It's just they do a great job of stopping the run and keeping all the passing game underneath them.
You mentioned the defense. I know you're going to have to watch the tape to point out some outstanding efforts, but Justin being down the field, boy, Brian Bell and Jamal Davis were all over the place today.
They really were. I mean, Brian made a lot of hits, but Jamal Davis, he was in the backfield all day. He had more tackles for loss. He's just an outstanding player. Alvin Davis made another big play again. He always makes big plays. It was just a good, hard-fought battle. We fought as hard as we could. Credit goes to Iowa State. They were just better than us today, and it wasn't a lot better, but they were better. And like I say, we would have had to have them make mistakes, I think, for us to sneak a touchdown or 2 in somewhere like that.
So you tried to get the running game going, just couldn't get it enough to loosen things up.
No, well, you watched Oklahoma when they scored those points. They get 6-8 yards every run. We're getting 2 to 3, and they're stuffing. That's not enough to keep us in good down and distance position. But that's the best we could get. The best runs we had were Cato keeping the ball and making yardage that way. But like I said, we're in the ball game till the end of the fourth quarter, and we just need a turnover or a big play, and we got a chance in that ball game. But they did what they had to do. And again, my credit is Matt's done a great job here. He's got a lot of enthusiasm with his crowd. He represents Ohio well and our MAC conference well out here, and I know they love him out here.
Now you got a couple weeks to get ready for Miami, and things get real serious now with the Mid-American Conference.
Well, I mean, it sure does. Like I said, there are no moral victories. There was a time at Akron where you played kind of well against a Big 12 or a Big 10 team and you walked away with a moral victory. There are no moral victories. We got a good football team, and we just got beat. But now we take a week off, and now every game counts. In finishing that climb, it's the MAC Conference Championship that we want to play for. We just got to take it one game at a time. We play a lot of 8 straight conference opponents, and every one of them is going to be tough.
Coach, thanks for joining us. Best of luck when conference plays 2 weeks from today at home against the Miami Redhawks.
Thanks, Joe.
Okay. For Terry Bowden, I'm Joe Dunn. Thanks for watching on the Zips Digital Network.